Diddly do, YouTube. Kermit the Frog here, and today is a very special day for all of us. I swear to God, Diego, that better not make the final cut, or I swear to God, you are so fired! Diddly do, YouTube, Diddles here, and today, I'm not wearing pants. Now I can hear some of you asking, Diddles, what's the occasion? Well, let me go ahead and tell you, my friends. Today is the day. Fuck it, try that. Today is a very special day because we, here at Diddly Do, have just reached 4,000 subscribers! Yeah! Now I wanted to commemorate this occasion by doing something special, but as the time went on, the numbers kept getting higher and closer to 4,000, and I couldn't think of anything. So I decided to take the cheap way out. I decided I'm gonna tell you guys the story of why I started YouTube in the first place. Now before I get started, I do have to give a little update. If you seriously do not care about what I have to say, I'll leave an annotation right here so you can skip straight to the story. But if you really don't care about what I say, I'll just leave that back bar right there, and then you can go find another video, okay? Because believe me, your ass doesn't have to be here. So just for a quick update, I just got back from a very stressful vacation. I might talk about it at a later date, but as of right now, I'd rather not bring it up because if I do bring it up right now, I might actually break something. So, back to the point. While I was on vacation, I got in touch with Night of Breath, Bloody Heart, and Water Witch, so we could talk about how to tube. Now, the way that things are going, the script for the teaser trailer is finished. The only thing that is left to be done is the voice recording and the animatic. So you can expect it to be up before August 27th. I'm going to make it a promise, and if I let you guys down, don't blame anyone except me, alright? That'll be my fault because I'm pretty sure if it's not up, it's because I got lazy. So don't blame anyone except me, okay? So I'm going to apologize in advance, but I'm going to promise you it will be out before August 27th. The animatic, not the full thing, because... yeah, that's a valid reason. You got a problem with it? Fuck off! Now, the reason why I say it's going to be up before August 27th is because that's when I move into my dorm. And once I move in, I'm going to be so focused on college stuff, I probably won't have any time for YouTube stuff. So... to be completely honest, this may be one of the last times that you'll see me on camera until I can work something out to where I can comfortably do YouTube in my college dorm. So yeah, that's probably good news for a lot of you who hate seeing my terrible, terrible face. But then again, for some of you ladies out there, that's like a fucking creep. So with that out of the way, I'm going to tell you guys a story of why I started YouTube in the first place. Now, I initially wanted to start off doing YouTube way back in the 6th grade because I had just discovered videos of people like pointing a camera at their art and then recording themselves drawing it. But then one time when I actually tried doing it, I didn't think that how am I going to get it off my 3DS camera and how am I going to speed it up and how am I going to keep my art from looking like shit, because that's what it was. Shit. So I went years without thinking about doing YouTube. I just made an account to watch other people's videos, and I will admit, I was still in that very cringy stage of bronydom, where all of my subscriptions were brony stuff, and I would actually scour the website to find people who did not like the show, and I would comment on their video. I would actually hunt them down. I would hunt them down. I would get on YouTube and search brony hate videos, brony hate rants, and then I would actually try to make myself mad. That is how messed up I was. I'm so glad I got out of that fandom. Well, I mean, No, I'm not. So as the years went on, I sort of just forgot about being a YouTuber and just being a YouTube viewer, I guess. being one of those guys who would sub to someone and just walk off and forget about them. Sure, I had my people who stuck with me. This has nothing to do with the story, but I'm gonna leave it in anyway. So I officially did not start YouTube until my 11th grade year. And that is when two good friends of mine, I'm not gonna drop their names because I don't even know if they're still out there and still want to do it, because they're off in college now, but you know guys, if I kept it going, so if you guys still want to do what we were gonna do, I'm here. So the initial plan was for us to get together and do a gaming channel, because we realized that that's where the money was. So we had sat down and decided that we were gonna make a channel called the Wolf Gaming Bros. And we got together a couple of times and we decided what we were gonna do. We met up at one of our houses and tried to see if we could come up with things to say about the game as we played it. And then we realized that we could not do improv for shit. We were just absolutely fucking terrible. So what we ended up doing was saying that all three of us should have our own individual channels so that we could work our way up to a certain amount of subscribers. And then once we made the Wolf Bros gaming channel, all or some of the subscribers would probably just follow us over, and then that would be that. But here's how things turned out. It ends up being I'm the only one who makes their own channel. So the process goes, I'm lying in my bed one day, just trying to think, what should I do for my channel? Think, what can I name it? Because back then, my YouTube channel name, WildSonic175, fucking hated it. I tried to think, what should I call it? At one point, I was thinking of calling it a cancerous channel called The Blue Blur Brony. No, that's another part of the story. I just completely skipped a part of my story. I'm not gonna drop his name, but my best friend, my other best friend, we were originally going to do a channel called The Reavers, where we would each have our own individual channel, and then we would combine to make The Reavers, and then whoever came would follow us. That's initially how I came up with the idea of the Wolf Bros gaming channel, having our own separate channels, and then coming together to just pool our subscribers, have them for a big fuck fest, I guess. So yeah, let's go forward in time again, because I had to completely backtrack to tell a very crucial part of the story that I just completely forgot about. So as I mentioned, I was just lying in my bed thinking, what can I do about my channel? What should I call it? What should my phrase be? What should I do? And one day it literally just hit me. I know some of you may think I got my name from The Simpsons, but believe it or not, I have never seen an episode of The Simpsons to this day.
What?
So I don't know where it came from. I know that one of the characters does say, like, diddly-do or something, but I don't know who it is, and I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, I know some of you may be saying, how am I going to get into animation and have never watched The Simpsons? Well, that's because I've heard that The Simpsons went through almost as bad a seasonal rot as SpongeBob did. And I stopped watching SpongeBob before the seasonal rot. So I was just lying there, and then it just hit me all of a sudden. Diddly do. And I'm like, that's perfect. So what should my catchphrase be? Because I know I needed a catchphrase for my channel. And I was thinking about just stealing something from the Sonic games, where how, like, they've said it like over and over times. There's like a compilation video of every time that they've said long time no see. I was just gonna make that my own little intro. So can you just like imagine that at the beginning of every video I'd be like, long time no see, my diddlers and diddlettes. Yeah, no. That's fucking cancer. I would never subject you to that. Get out of here. So then, when the time finally came to record my very first video to put on YouTube to describe what the channel was going to be about, I had no catchphrase. I didn't know what to do. So as soon as I just pressed record, I just let my improv skills go to work. And that was officially the very first time I ever said, diddly do, YouTube, diddles here. That's exactly how I said it. It wasn't even a classic diddly do, YouTube. It was just diddly do, YouTube, diddles here. Actually, if I remember correctly, my very first line was diddly do, YouTube. My name is Brandon, but you can call me Diddles. I remember that is exactly what I did, and going back, just doing it again makes me feel so disgusting. But back then, I guess I thought that was humor. I must have had a very poor sense of humor. But as time went on, I sort of just gave up hope on Wolf Bros Gaming channel. But as I said, if you guys are out there and watching this and you still want to do it, I'm all for it. Things that we did to get that channel going was absolutely ridiculous. I would have them pick me up after school so we could drive to Best Buy, so we could try to find a cheap capture card. And these were some of my very first times actually going out with friends after school. Yes, I was that sheltered of a child, and I might have to explain why in another video, because as I said, I just came back from a very stressful vacation, and if I talk about it now, I might break something. So as time went on, I just decided to keep my channel going in case Wolf Bros Gaming ever did come pick up. But it never did. So I just decided to keep going because I was actually starting to have fun. Now I know a lot of you have never asked how did I come up with my outro. It was actually the same way I came up with my intro. Because I just sat there, I didn't have anything planned, so I was like, diddly do YouTube. But then one day, like, I would normally just end my videos by saying bye, or see you next time. And, one video, I think I might have taken it down. I think it was the very first skit I did about using the dildo in the kitchen.
What? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
See, a lot of you are new and have no idea what that means. But I bet you Tiago is cringing his ass off right now. Because that was the first video he ever edited for me. And sure, he was proud of it, but all he was doing was jump cutting. And, well, I mean, he's doing better than I can, so good on you, T. Show him what you can do. No? Okay. I think that was the first video where I had like an outro of sorts, where I came back to my room and sat down and tried to give like a little summary of what the video was about, and saying that since I really enjoy doing skits, I would be doing more. And then at the very end, for no reason whatsoever, I just said, and so I guess I'll see you guys next time. Diddle out. What the fuck does that mean? And then after doing it that one time, in the next video, it sort of just happened. And I was like, diddle out. Okay, why? And now, if you go back to the very first video on my channel as of now, that's when I finally just accepted that as my outro at the very end. So, yeah, that's the story of how I started YouTube, how I came up with my intro and my outro, and, I don't have an explanation for my animated outro, I just wanted one. I wanted to see if I could do a little short animation loop, and I've proven to myself that I can't. So that's really all I gotta say. If you guys, tell you what, because I'm dying to talk about it, but I can't talk about it right now, because if I do, I'm gonna break something. But if you guys really want to know about what happened on my vacation to make me so... well, fuck. If you guys really want to know what happened to me, tell me down in the comments and I'll work on it. Because that video is probably going to take up a lot of space. I'm going to have to end up redoing a lot of parts because I'm going to be stuttering from anger most of the time. But, if you guys really want to know about what happened on my vacation, just let me know and I'll try to do it before the 27th, alright? But for the time being, if you didn't listen to the update, this is going to be my last time on camera unless you want to see that video. And the rest of my time will be devoted to working on the animatic for the How to Tube teaser trailer. So, it may be a long time until I get to say this again, but I'd like to give you one last diddle out.